Hi, it's your girl Bart Toni here, and happy Mardi Gras, y'all. I was just reflecting on the fact that I'm recording this today on Mardi Gras, and I had the pleasure of visiting New Orleans for my birthday for the first time, July 2023, and that was super hot, was super fun. And when I say I had a blast, y'all, and it just made me reflect on a couple of things that I did not share with you all. Like, that trip was just very special to me, very intimate, and it was kind of a vacation, so I didn't want to share everything with everybody. But now I thought, like, how can I not tell y'all about the good places to eat in New Orleans and some of the great experiences I had? So I'm just gonna take this time to share that with you all. I was there a full week, so I practically lived there, okay? And I stayed in the French Quarter, and I did all of the tourist fun things, and I gotta share that with y'all. So if this is y'all's first time going to New Orleans anytime soon, then you need to watch this video, because I know what's good, and it's gonna be plenty of clips and tidbits on where you need to go. So first stop on this beautiful journey, the Surrey's Cafe and Juice Bar. Beautiful hospitality. They were giving me a coffee right on site, which made this the perfect trip as soon as I got off of my flight. Biscuits and gravy, this thick, delicious banana Foster's French toast, thebomb.com. You can see me doing a little season shopping, which I love to do out of town. I'm over here at the Riverwalk Cafe over there. It's kind of like the outlets over by the Riverwalk, excuse me. I did a little shopping at the Nordstrom Rack, walked past the Sazerac House, and then I stopped at Luke's. Had to have a little happy hour, a little oyster happy hour before my Sonder opened. I was staying at a Sonder at this time. The oysters were phenomenal. I had like a French 75 twist, and I even got hooked up with my little birthday dessert, as it was my birthday when I flew in on this time. So I was in a celebratory mood, y'all. So after getting all cleaned up, and my Sonder went out later at the Jewel of the South in Bay Bay. This is where I got to experience NOLA fine dining. These are some of the delicious seasonal dishes I had, with a little wine to match. They gave me a beautiful custom birthday dessert. It was so cute. But look at some of the things I was having. I was having like corn fritter, like empanadas. Everything here was fine dining. It was made upscale. The cabbage was phenomenal. This salad here, I think I had some type of rice and pea dish. This was really good too. That carrot with a lot of ricotta cheese mixtured. There's some poblano peppers going on in that other dish. I cannot remember all these dishes. It was a long time ago, but this is like a zucchini. So me and my gang, we had an assortment of vegetable dishes and meat dishes. All of them were so tasty. This is where you go for fine dining and fine dining service. Now, this is my dessert here. It's gorgeous. Flashback to the next day. You can see me riding down the New Orleans streets. I think I'm on Rampart right now. This is the name of this street. And I got to see all the different colors and artwork, and just see how the neighborhoods look in New Orleans. This is Bacchanal. This is like a freaking backyard party. And then I went to this lovely cafe for some coffee. It's a Carousel Bar, and so super fun at Hotel Monteleo. And my goodness, let me just tell you this. You're going to think you're going faster than you really was going when you start having some drinks. And then I went to the aquarium.
The New Orleans Aquarium was so much freaking fun. I got to see all type of different things, explore, and it's just great to find something to do to walk around while you're walking off all that good food, okay? Look at these lovely jellyfish. This was my favorite exhibit. I've never seen jellyfish before in my life, and that was really awesome. So you can see I'm walking around. They even had like exotic birds. It was lots of families. It was a diverse thing. So this is something you can definitely bring the family to, or even go on a date. It doesn't matter. Like, this is something for all ages to enjoy here.
Look, I can talk about the fish all day because this was really such a beautiful aquarium. I enjoyed myself so much seeing all of these beautiful fish in this beautiful place, all the lovely exhibits and how they explained it. I got splashed by a big stingray. You could touch the stingrays. It was a lot of fun, and you see that I had to go and take some video with this lovely luminescent fish here. I don't know what it was, but it was so cool. I'm definitely coming back. But this is a great segue to get into the seafood that I tried, because I had to. It's like a tradition for me. For my birthday, I love seafood. So I got to this lovely restaurant called GW Finn. You have to wear collars, and if you don't have one, they will allow you to purchase one of their golf shirts and wear that there. So I think I had the trout here, which was yummy. And they're really well known for their chocolate martinis. And the chocolate martinis do not look like a traditional chocolatey martini. It's really clear and fun. You're about to see that in a few clips. This was the pork chop here. And so this is the chocolate martini. Look at how clear it is. Oh my God. It was so tasty though. Don't be fooled, because it was so tasty and chocolatey. And then they gave me a little birthday dessert. It was really nice. Oh, I love it so much. On to brunch. Man, I went to the Ruby Slipper all up twice. And when I say everything was fried dye with grits on the side, baby, I tried, okay? I tried to eat everything. It was so good. I definitely 10 out of 10 recommend the Ruby Slipper if you are a breakfast lover, or they do brunch too. They have other things, but I love brunch. I love breakfast. And you can tell by the way my face is so inflamed right now, child. I had carb face. I was carb overloading all through there. When I tell you I had to leave New Orleans and detox for a week, like, I was not stopping. I had to try everything, and I need to stop with the spirit of gluttony, because that is not me, child. So the Sazerac House, this I passed already, but this is like a museum all about cocktails that are classic. New Orleans is such a cocktail city, and this goes over the classic Sazerac, which originated in New Orleans, and Peychaud's bitters. It explains so much about the things. If you're a cocktail buff or you're in the service industry, this will be so fun for you to go to. I just had a friend who actually went down to New Orleans, and she loved Sazeracs, and she had such a blast here. They go into the origins of where some of your favorite fruits that go in a cocktails are, and the bitters about them, show you how the cocktails are made. And there are so many fun exhibits in there for you to see and explore, even an interactive like AI bartender situation where you're going around trying and sampling cocktails and seeing how they're made. Back on to the street, that is Bourbon Street. I'm back in the French Quarter, and I mean, just looking at it is just so serene. Seeing like New Orleans on its off days is something else. Right here, I'm having a champagne cocktail at Bart Toni, which is another place that I visited twice. And it's just like a down neighborhood bar. It was over in the neighborhood of this really cool tiki bar called Latitude 22, where I had some really amazing like Southeast Asian flared foods and these awesome tiki drinks that are, they have ones that are made to share. This right here, I'm back at the Ruby Slipper, as you can see, because I mean, biscuits and gravy.
eggs Benedict galore. I just couldn't stop feeding my little fat face from Ruby Slipper. I mean, it was so nice I had to try it twice. So it was Ruby Slipper and Bart Toni for me that I went to a couple of times when I was in New Orleans. And baby, just, whew. Just look at it.
This is gonna make the nipples hurt here.
Right. Shots in the air. Shots in the air.
So now you can see I was stopped and had a little Coyote Ugly, which is a legendary ratchet bar, but it wasn't so ratchet because I was down here touristing when nobody was really there, but I did get to dance on the bar. I'm over here in these praise and worship shoes, you know. WAP stands for worship and praise, you feel me? So I was over here dancing on the bar and just having a merry old good time. You already know Back That Thing Up was on in the playlist, and it was plenty of fun activities to do at this bar other than dance, but I had a good time. I should have took some clips of me in this escape room that was in the neighborhood, because New Orleans has these fun little escape rooms, which is a great little excursion. But this po' boy though, okay, let me stop y'all and show y'all where I got the best red beans and rice of my life. And this is Mr. Ed's Oyster Bar and Fish House with the red beans and rice. Child, when I had this, I had to go shopping for seasonings. I said, what is the reason for this seasoning? Because I got to bring it back to Chicago with me. This is delicious. And then on my way to Mahogany Hall, had to have another after dinner cocktail at this jazz bar before breakfast the next day, which was Jimmy J's Cafe. And you can see me slurping on these beignet sticks. Also have this sandwich called the Monte Cristo, which is grilled cheese gone ape shit. All right, buttered grits on the side, cause what else? Flavor. That's all I can say about New Orleans. Flavor. Right now, I am on the double-decker bus, and this is when I got really sick on my trip because I have one of those massive voodoo daiquiris, and I shouldn't have. It was like 90 degrees outside. The hot weather, that alcohol, my lifestyle choices for this vacation, it just was a bad mix. So I really did not start feeling well on this trip. So I got off somewhere in the Garden District, or I waited till we circled into the French Cafe, to the French Quarter. I don't know, one of those. Around the French Quarter, I had to get off again, but I got to see all of the scope of the city and even get to ride on this little bicycle taxi. So I had a little fun time outside. Now this place is called Thai Hay. It is a Thai-inspired Thai fusion southern. So I'm having some fried okra, which was phenomenal, and this delicious catfish. And this is a couple-owned restaurant that was actually suggested to me by a friend in the industry. A colleague at my job told me about this place, and I definitely recommend it. It was definitely small brand, supporting small business, but with big flavors. Oh my goodness, it was so tasty. And all of this before I concluded my night on the epic Frenchman Street, which is like college town on a street. It was so phenomenal, and I saw so many crazy drunk things on this street.
Spotted Cat Music Club over here. I didn't even know that transported. First of all, let's start there.
I didn't know it transported people. I saw them carrying it around, but I didn't know they could put people on it. Learn something new every day.
I am at Frenchman Street in New Orleans. I just seen two people zoom off on top of coolers, and I kid you not, the coolers had motorized something on them, where they literally drove the coolers down the street. I can't make this up, y'all. This is absolutely insane. And this is where it gets good, y'all. Okay, I finally found a place that I really liked, and they had like, I was looking for espresso martini, and you can see I have it here. All of your drinks on this street, because it's a wet place, so you can go outside in the streets drinking, are gonna be in plastic cups, so don't be too bougie. But I found a place that had espresso martini and live music, and it was Cafe and Grill, and the vibes were a 10 out of 10. It was really funny. Now, this excursion, I do suggest going early for. The World War II Museum in New Orleans is crazy big. So much awesome stuff going on and so much history there. It was such a beautiful exhibit to pass some time walking around. And you even get a boarding pass of a soldier you'll follow. So that's a cool story. I had this delicious diner food. I'm having like crab stuffed shrimp and the most delicious cakes and almond desserts ever at this place called Deanie's here. And then to top off my last pretty much night there, I went to Brennan's for brunch, celebrated my friend's birthday. Then we went bowling at this fancy bowling place you have to have a reservation for. It was very exquisite. It was nice. And then I ate brunch at another spot. There's a couple of spots that just did not make this video, but I ate a lot. What can I say? So that pretty much sums up all of the goodies, the fun, the good, the bad of my trip to New Orleans. If you all have any more stuff that you think I need to visit, because I had such a great time, like I plan on making this an at least annual thing. I think that after vibing with the city, that's one of the places I felt like I could have a home. I could stay there. I could vacation there. I could be part of the community there, because the people were so friendly. The weather was so nice. The food was so delicious. Like, I could do that over and over again. So that's just my tidbit. Make sure that you remember that there's no community without the you and the I. So you give me a like, a thumbs up. You give me a like, a share, and a subscribe for you girl, so that we can keep the party going, okay? And I can give you more travel vlogs. So in the meantime, in between time, it is your girl, Bart Toni, over and out.